Hello there, and thank you for watching the next video of web penetration testing with Kali Linux. In this section, we're going to talk about common web application vulnerabilities. So we're going to start with the first video and talk about DVWA, or DAM, vulnerable web application web interface. So there are a few things to consider when we are looking at the web interface of DVWA. So I'm just going to browse to my DVWA, and basically from there we can go through those few things. So if you remember, the IP address of our DVWA was 192.168.56.200, so you can see that you can just browse to that IP address and get the login page. So you can log in with standard admin password login information. So that's basically a simple way to get into the DVWA web interface. So there is obviously the home page. You can see there is instruction tab that kind of explain a little bit about the application and how it works. What we need to know is the setup, which is basically the part that we could go and create or reset a database. So the first time it's recommended you do this, you just create a database. So you see the database is created, tables are created, and basically the application is ready to be used. And you might have to go back to here as well again after a few tests when you have some configuration on the system. If you want to kind of reset the database and start over again, you could just follow the same process and just do it one more time, and it would reset the database and recreate the database for you. So you could look at obviously the PHP information. So it's just saying that we're using PHP version 5.3.1 here. So that's basically a PHP info page that you could look at. But the main thing that you need to keep in mind is that DVWA security. So when they started DVWA program, there was really no security. Anyone basically could run any of these attacks that you can see on the left side on the application. But since some people, they run this application on a network, we're not doing that obviously here. It's just a lab environment. But some people, they just want to possibly run this application on a network, and it is safer to have obviously a security option. So they have basically created these security levels, as you can see. So when it is high, basically these attacks are not going to work on this application, and when it is low or medium, some of these attacks are going to work. When it is low, basically all of these attacks are going to work. So when we are doing our tests, so the first thing we basically would do is just change this to low to make sure that our tests are really successful, and we can learn here and click submit. And as you can see, the security level is set to low, and we could start doing our tests after this. So that's about it. So on the next video, we're going to start talking about brute force CSRF and file inclusion attacks. Thank you for watching this video, and I will be with you on the next one.